Hey guys, this is Zorgoroth93. I'm showing you my hardcore world. It's just solo, and as you can see there, it's day 356. So, I've definitely got some time in it for sure. And the only thing I haven't really done is go fight the Ender Dragon. Which I'm a little nervous to do because I've died 6 other times in my hardcore world, or well, this is actually my 6th one. And so I'm a little nervous to go in there without very much preparing for the dragon maybe hitting me with the dragon breath. But anyway, so here's my first house I was going to show. It's all nether quartz that I bought from villagers, and I'm going to get rid of that nether brick. But I'm just going to use all like nether related blocks in that house. And now I'm also showing you this part where below me is a ravine, and I have put tons of dirt over it to make a flatland that I can use. And you will see more of that as I go down into my mine shaft, how big that ravine truly is. It's a massive cave ravine. Yeah, to the left up top, that lava cast I made, it just kind of peeked through, but I'll show you more of that soon. Here's another house I'm working on. This is all diorite and iron bars and then a checkerboard floor. Still kind of playing with this idea. And then also, there's like tons of brick around here if you notice. Those are all from villagers that I bought from villagers. Not one of those was made by hand. And now I'm showing you the lava cast, a little bit better view. You'll see a better angle of it eventually. This is, it kind of cuts off the top, but it is pretty badass. I like the way it turned out. It's like really messy, kind of reminds me of 2B2T and other Anarchy servers. And, you know, there's tons of trees around here. This is like my place to plant trees and cut them. You know, I had to make a big old flatland. So now this is my villager trading post. And I'm putting all this like blue planks in here. I'm working on finishing it all out. As you can see, got Power 5 book, Feather Falling 4, Looting 3, you know, on and on. These are just like all the best enchantments. I mean, I'm only missing a couple things like maybe Aqua Infinity, stuff like that. I've got all the good stuff already. And like that guy, he had Unbreaking 1. I don't even have an Unbreaking 3 villager yet, but you know, that's kind of fine for now. I just put the Unbreaking 1 books together. So you get the gist. It's like, you know, all the best books. And as you can tell, there's tons of stonemasons here. Those are my main guys that I sell tons of stuff to and get emeralds. I'm about to be making a emerald beacon here soon, so you guys will see that when I release an episode about this solo hardcore world that I made, and I'm going to be making that emerald beacon. But yeah, everyone here is maxed out, maybe just not the Fletchers. And then now I'm just kind of showing you like a lot of the stuff I'm growing here. Sugarcane with like lily pads in the water, pumpkins, melons, bamboo. I just got that recently. I went on like a big trip like thousands of blocks away to find like bamboo and those pink new trees. There's cocoa beans on these jungle trees, spruce trees, birch, nether wart, cactus. You know, I've kind of got it all right now. You know, 4 rows of cactus, and you know, of course, wheat. But here's my cow farm on the right with sheep in it. It's really full. Luckily, it's not lagging my game. And here's my tiny little chicken farm that I'm working on. And here's my place full of like the nether vines, the blue nether vines. I freaking love those things, and plant them around. And I'm about to show my house, but yeah, so just more sugarcane, wheat, beetroot, carrots, and you know, these brick pathways, I really like them. So here's my house. It's all copper that's turned blue, which took a really long time because it's got like 4 different phases it goes through, I think, before it finally hits blue. And I love the way it looks. It like matches that nether vine. So super minimal house that I got here. I mean, it's basically only for storage. I mean, it's got some looks to it as well, but there's a better look at the lava cast from here. It's like the towering thing in the distance. But yeah, the copper, when it turns blue, that is like my thing, man. I love the blocks, those blocks, and you know, there's a lot of choices with that. You can like keep it at the original color if you like put, I think it's like honey or something. So here's this basement of the house, and you know, just a bunch of storage. Here's some what are those guys that the freaking dudes from the raid that you fight? They drop those flags. And then here's the best spot. So this is down in the ravine, and you got these huge glass walls that I've made that you can look out into the ravine and the cave. And actually some days lightning will strike, and you can like hear it and you can see it, like it'll light up the cave, and it's super cool. And so I'm like, it's always a work in progress trying to get all this glass put up on the walls. And you know, here's a little bit better view of down in there, and you'll get better views here eventually. You can see that walkway that I made. That's like way down the cave because there's multiple layers of this underground base that looks out into the cave. And you can tell like the floor is all purple from that geome place, and I'm trying to find another one to complete the floor over here. And you know, here's my chest with item frames in it. Nothing too crazy, you know, but it's getting organized. There's a lot of copper I have right there. Some iron. I've been really depleting that iron because I made a beacon recently, which you'll see soon. There I got ores for sale that I'm selling to the villagers, and they're like they've all been used right now. There's my huge bookshelf. And here's one of the best parts of my whole hardcore world is the checkerboard floor that just goes out forever. Here's all these bricks also that I bought all of those from the villagers, and you know, that's not including all the bricks I've put down. But as you can see, it's a huge area that I've mined out. Like, it was not anything like this when I came down. I had to mine it all by hand. A lot of it was done without a beacon too. And you know, you can look out into the cave here. It's just massive. But yeah, this is a pretty big spot. You can see the magma block in the background. I'm gonna like fill up the entire area with that as the wall, the background wall, and I'm gonna like build it up tall and stuff. So I think it's gonna look really cool when it's done. It's just gonna be a long time, and you know, you can see I put a little bit more of the nether vines here too. But yeah, this is by far my favorite spot for sure. And right there you can tell that's where I put a beacon last time. And I got an emerald beacon, so like so far I've got one beacon that I'm using. I'm about to put a second one. I just got to get like wither skeleton heads, those dudes, and be able to make it. And right now here I am. I'm gonna go get some potions of swiftness so I can kind of get around, because once you go down here it gets massive. It's just straight up huge. So you can tell there the walkway, I made that because I was trying to find a geome and I must have saw something else that was just not a geome. Could never find it, but I made this like huge walkway that goes into the cave, and you can explore it a bit. So here I am, just showing how big the cave is. Ended up lighting it up with a bunch of torches. And as I go further down, you'll be able to see the glass windows that I put on the top level, which look really cool from a distance. So it just gets better and better as I go now to the right. So you can tell I put this glass ceiling. I'm gonna raise that, but I put these big old glass walls. I want to like expand that up. Here's the other side of the cave, so it just keeps going. This cave is just freaking epic. It's, I mean, geez, this is one of the biggest ones I've seen for sure. And yeah, up there you can see the windows that I was talking about. Those huge glass windows that I made on that top floor. You can see it from down here. This thing looks awesome. And so now I'm gonna go towards my beacon, and this part is pretty cool. So I'm running down this huge spot that I've been mining out for a long time. Just a lot of this was without a beacon, surprisingly. And once I got that beacon, though, man, everything got much easier, and I've been mining out tons of stuff, selling it to the villagers. Yeah, you can tell this place is freaking huge. You really do need a potion of swiftness to get around here. So here's where I've been recently. There's the beacon, and this spot is all very recent. I was getting iron, to make another beacon, but there's iron farms and stuff, and I feel like the most efficient way for me to make beacons is just to do an Emerald 1. That just seems to make the most sense. So now I'm heading back, and I have to show you guys one of the coolest parts of my hardcore world, which is my ice pathway. I've put a lot of time into it. It's not like super long per se, but there's this one turn that I like perfected because I made it so wide that you can go into it easily. Here's where my mine shaft goes in the deep slate. I don't think that's really worth showing you. It's nothing special down there, just average stuff. So anyway, before I show you the ice path, here's my nether, which is, I'm real lucky because I actually spawned here in a fortress. I mean, it's like, it doesn't get much better than that. So maybe you could say, oh, it'd be better if I spawned in a bastion, but it's cool. Like, having a fortress right there at any time is really convenient. So this world really has turned out to be a good one, because some of the other ones I died in, they just were much harder. Like, just everything was freaking difficult, but this one was one of the best. Okay, so I actually don't have a boat on me, so I gotta go like cut down a tree real quick. Alright, so now that I got the boat being made, I'm gonna go down this huge freaking path. It's just huge in this one spot where you take a turn. but you know, it's decently long. Like, I go through many biomes. So alright, so getting on this thing, you know, we're just in a plains biome. Then here in a sec, now we're getting to a swamp. And here's the turn coming up. So this thing took me forever to figure out how to make that turn just like seamless like that. You know, like that turn right there. I didn't even hit the sides until, you know, right there. But that turn took me a while, and now it's like basically perfect. So here we are. There's the, you know, outpost stuff where you can start a raid. I mined a whole bunch of sand over there for glass. Here's like this main glacier that I've been getting all my blue ice from, my packed ice. And so, you know, this ice path and stuff, like, it goes on for a while, or at least this biome, like, it goes out in many directions, but I haven't really done too much in the other directions. Like, I made one house a day where, you know, I came out in the nether, and I came out in this biome, actually. So it you know, this path goes far enough to where, you know, you can meet up with my nether portal that I made, I'm pretty sure. So now, you know, just to show you how wide this path is, I'm just giving you kind of a view, but I mean, this thing is, what is that, you know, 20 blocks wide, 15, 20 blocks wide or something, maybe more. So, you know, I had to make it that wide, that entire turn, you know, going diagonal. So it was quite the process, but it's like perfect now. So so the only thing really left to show right now is there's my mob farm. And you know, I was kind of wondering when I did this video, I'm like, oh, do I want to, you know, go up there and show you guys, because it's not that special. Like, there's mob farms that are way more efficient, but the view from up there is good. So I'm going to go up there in a second. But here, just to give you more view of the lava cast, I'm like going to walk up here, you know, just step by step, kind of go as high as I can go on it. But yeah, it's pretty, you know, pretty decent size. I definitely want to continue, you know, expanding it, because it's like the towering presence on the map right now, which I like. And okay, so yeah, now the last thing is just to go to my mob farm and get a view. Also, I'm going to show you guys just everything I've collected so far out of all the mobs. So yeah, this mob farm, it had to be built 163 blocks up high is how I followed the video. I'll try to find that video, post it in the description for you guys if you want to end up making this thing, but it is not that good. I mean, if you are watching TV or a movie or something and you don't mind just like sitting there for hours on end, you know, it's okay, but like, it's just not as good as other mob farms I've seen. I mean, if you think of the Enderman farm, it's like nothing compared to that one. So here it is. You can see that lava cast in the distance, kind of see the top. There's a chest full of all that zombie flesh I've gotten, you know, bows, armor from mobs, and you know, all those arrows, like working on a double chest full of arrows from the mobs. So I've kind of took a lot of the gunpowder from up here already, but yeah, that's like the best view of the lava cast right there. And then here's the whole view of the place. It looks a lot different from up here, and definitely looks cool, you know. It's like, you know, you can tell from up here, it's like, it's alright, but it's like, man, guys, it could have a lot more stuff going on for a town. So, yep, there's the mob farm. It does slow down a lot. It'll just stop working after, like, you know, usually, I don't know, usually like 20-30 minutes. It'll just straight up stop working. And it does that every time. I don't know if it's because I'm not above an ocean, but yeah, I'm not too satisfied with it, to be honest. I mean, it's okay to get gunpowder, but it takes forever. So, and I've already got, you know, probably like 6 bars, netherite bars. But yeah, guys, so that's it. Definitely stay tuned for some more videos out of this hardcore world. I got one coming up soon, and in that one, it's just me, like, getting my first beacon going. That's like the main thing about the video. And also too, you know, just kind of various other things, like adding on stuff. I go to the, you know, the mob farm for a little bit, but yeah, guys, come check it out. It'll be on the Zorgoroth channel, Zorgoroth93, and then also Moron Gaming. I'll be posting it on there as well, so check both those channels out, and I'll see you guys next time.